Holla! I figured I'd do a really quick video and discuss the latest issue of Buffy Season 8. This isn't going to be all that I talk about. I'm actually not sure how much time I'm going to have to keep up with this vlog, but I'm going to try my hardest to talk about stuff. So I don't know how many of you have read the number 36, but if you haven't, there are going to be major spoilers here, so if you don't want to know anything, don't continue watching. Alright, so I have to say, I am not a fan of Season 8, but I was actually not that, pissed off at this issue. And I think that's mostly because Spike was in it. I think that he's been the most in character out of everyone all season. And the fact that he showed up with a bug army in a ship is just so typical. And there are a lot of Jossisms that are just so typical of Joss Whedon, like when he's commanding one of the bugs and he says something like go forth, bug one, and he looks at him and goes, I'm bug three. So typical. I actually laughed at that. There were a lot of LOL worthy lines. About the plot. So I guess Buffy, alright, I've read a lot of other reviews on this issue, and I think that we all come to the same conclusion. Buffy is still under the spell of Twilight. I'm not sure if Angel is too. I don't know if we're supposed to know that, or if we're supposed to just accept the way Buffy is acting, but she's acting like a complete idiot. And if you're a Buffy fan, don't read, because she just kind of dismisses him after he comes in and tries to help everyone. And yeah, of course, I'm sure he has a motive, probably having to do with getting in her pants, because that's Spike. But she just blows him off, and then is talking to Angel, mind you, about how wonderful it is that he sacrificed being happy in Twilight Land. Remember Twilight Land, the crazy land where they had like 30 pages of sex? Yeah. So, she was like, oh, you gave up all this happiness for me. But in reality, Angel, did a lot of crap to a lot of people over this whole Twilight arc, and she doesn't seem to get it. So I really think that the spell of Twilight is still on her. It might still be on him too. I don't really know how this works. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Or if I'm right, confirm it. I don't really know. Because I'm so confused half the time that I'm not really paying attention. So there's that. And it seems to me that Willow, the fact that Willow, when they were trying to fight off all these monsters that Buffy and Angel had released by sexing it up in Twilight, or as Spike put it, nudie shenanigans. Finally, someone said it. They'd released all these monsters, and Willow, was trying to, use her magic to help out, and she turned Angel into a frog, which I found really funny. Because we all know she did it on purpose, even though she said, oops, my bad. Because she's pissed at what Angel did as Twilight, and what he did with Twilight, and it's just like, finally, there's a voice of reason here, because Buffy clearly is not that voice of reason. Although her banter with Spike was pretty interesting. It was very in character, but I feel like there was this whole big deal in the last episode, last time they saw each other, he was burning to a crisp, and, she was like, I love you, and now it's just like, hey, thanks for helping out, but that's really all I have to say to you. I don't think it was done very well. I think maybe it was supposed to be like that, because she was under the spell, but whatever. I don't know. But, that really pissed me off as a Buffy fan, but I'm trying to ignore it. Overall, it was very interesting, but I'm so sick of this Twilight arc. I'm so sick of it, and I'm so sick of naked Bangel in my face all the time. But beyond that, I liked it, and the whole last panel with the Master having to do with Twilight, that's interesting. So I want to see some bus driving by. What the Master has to do with all this. So overall, I was engaged. I was pissed off, but I was engaged. So I want to know your thoughts. Leave a comment, subscribe, etc. I hope to keep updating this if I have time with school and everything. So, bye!